Hello and welcome to episode 143 of the Daily Sales Message, where every single day I share free, simple, practical advice for business owners, coaches, consultants, small business people, ambitious small business owners in particular, teaching them how to sell with confidence, teaching them how to know exactly what to say and what to do to feel more confident and sell more stuff. Now, in today's episode, I'm gonna read something to you, so I'm gonna share my screen so you can see what I'm reading to you. But a few years ago now, I crystallized sales and selling into 200 words. 200 words, how to sell in 200 words. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. It's my overarching approach to sales and selling, what I think works, what I know works, because it's the stuff that I do. But I want to share it with you today because it flies in the face of always be closing and you should just chase people up until they buy and all this kind of stuff. This is my approach to sales and selling, what I teach to my clients and students, and what's helped my clients and students make thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of pounds with the advice that I've given them. So here goes. How to sell in 200 words. Sales is all about communication. It's about people finding a connection between what they need and what you offer. You're in business to service a client need. Never forget this. Learn as much as you can about what your clients need. Relate what your clients need to what you offer. Learn about the context of why your clients are buying. Relate this to what you offer. Create an image of how your product or service will benefit the client. Talk about the end result, not the journey. Talk about the benefits of what you offer, not the features. If you do talk about features, explain what they mean for the client. Speak in a language your client will understand and understand their perspective. Be honest. If you lie, you lose. Don't push your clients. You might push them away. Ask for questions, ask for feedback, and keep improving. The easier you are to deal with, the easier it is to buy from you. Seek to serve people and add value, not just to sell to them. You are a buyer of things yourself. If you don't like pressure and techniques, then don't use them on your buyers. Above all else, be nice. And it's that last bit that probably gets most people is be nice. Be nice. You're selling to people. You're a salesperson. What are you talking about? You have to be pushy and greedy and all this kind of stuff. I don't agree with that at all. Reflect on those words today. A bit of a kind of an ominous episode today of the Daily Sales Message. Reflect on those words. Let them percolate in your mind for a second. See how you feel about them. Because that's my approach to sales and selling. It's what I teach. Obviously, it's a bit more detail, of course. But it's what I teach to my clients and students. It's worked very well for me. It's worked very well for my clients and students. Selling isn't complicated at all. It's a very, very straightforward paint by numbers kind of process. It can be learnt by anybody, but you've got to have the courage to approach it in the way that I suggest you approach it, and to kind of come away from this pressurized, always be closing kind of notion that you might have been encouraged to use in the past, but probably doesn't feel right to you. Selling really is about having a relaxed conversation with somebody, asking good questions, and then if appropriate, linking what they need to offer, and then saying, hey, how does that sound to you? That's pretty much selling in a nutshell. That's how to sell in like 10 words rather than 200. Well, that's it for this episode of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow, in episode 144, I want to talk about connecting with your buyer, how to connect with your buyer. A very, very important thing that we all have to learn how to do. And there's a specific way I do it. Of course there is. I've itemized everything that I could possibly itemize in sales and selling because I have OCD. I'm almost certain. I'm a control freak. But in this domain, it serves us very well because it means I've eliminated all of the unknowns, all of the risks and uncertainties from sales and selling. So join us tomorrow for another exciting episode of the Daily Sales Message.